it's Mrocket here. I will never upload on Aurora YGO's channel to showcase my Dibs deck that I basically stole from him, like net deck the hell out of it. Then I made it better with money. So yeah, this is what it is. First, we're gonna start with the 3 Branded Fusion, of course. Then we play 2 Albaz. I only have the 1 Ultra Rare. Shush. Put it back so people can see it. Then I play 2 Alubers with the 3 openings. I just felt like this is really good because you always want to see your Branded Fusion, because that's what the whole deck is about. You could run hand chops over this part, but I just like to play this part anyways. It is the Branded Lost package with the 2 Branded Lost, and then the 1 Albion, and then the 1 Retribution. So basically what Lost helps you with your plays, makes your opponent unable to respond to a fusion summon, and it's any fusion summon, by the way. So you like Aleister go into stuff, you can search Albion, get the draw anyways. It's a very good. You could play, as I said earlier, you could play hand traps over this part if you really don't want to play this, but I just like to play it because it's funny. Now onto the Invoked stuff. The 3 Aleister, the 2 Invocation, and then the 4 Meltdowns. Pretty standard if you want to play, you know, the Invoked stuff.
I've never seen someone place their cards in a deck profile this scuffed.
Well, yeah.
You're just like...
I'm doing it upside down. Like, if you can't count, then go to school.
We can't read.
I'm telling you the ratios. Then for the Dogmatika package, it's Nadir Servant, 2 of them, because, I don't know, Konami thought that was a good idea. Then 2 Ecclesia, the 1 Flare, and then the 1 Maximus. I'll put it over here. She does the Shaddoll stuff. She dumps the guy that searches the trap and makes Winda. It's pretty funny. Yeah, that's the Dogmatika stuff. For the Shaddoll stuff, we just play the Beast and then the Schism, and like that's it. You don't want to play anything else because they really don't do anything. You just send this off a Branded Fusion and like that's it. So yeah. And then I also put in the DPE package for no reason because I wanted to test it out, and it works kind of really funny. It's really good, and it's also cheaper than it was before. I mean, DPE is still like $30 something. I think it's like at 40 right now, but it's still cheaper than it was. It's kind of insane, and it's kind of insane for what you get. And then the 1 Called by the Grave, yes, the Called by. And then our other hand chops, 3 Ash, 3 Impair, and that's it. I like everything about this deck. It goes over a little over 40 cards, but I just don't want to count it. Yeah.
Man, curb all that happy, bubbly joy now, buddy. You know, you can afford to be a little less happy.
Oh yeah, I just really like this deck because it kind of carried throughout like multiple tournaments in a row. I think I had like a 4 win streak where I got to 1st place, and then
it was free box farming basically.
So yeah, it's like pretty cheap. So anyway, for the extra deck we have the 1 branded.
The 1 branded.
The 1 branded guy. No, we play the 1 Mirror Jade, the 1 Nibelion, 1 Albion, 1 Titaniclad, and 1 Albalinitis. I like Albalinitis a lot because you can search any fusion spell, including Fusion Destiny. Titaniclad is funny because you can send it for your Dogmatika stuff, or you can make it for like boards that can help you out it. So say if your opponent's playing, let's say, Dinomorphia, and they set up their Rex term, you could just make this and go big punchy, and then they die. The 1 Albion, you mainly want to send this because you have no light targets except for the Dogmatika stuff. The 1 Rebellion, this is always what you want to make, but then the 1 Mirror Jade. That's for the branded extra deck, but then we have the DPE.
Whoa!
The DPE guy. Then on to the Invoked stuff. We play the 1 Mechaba, the 1 Aguades, and then the 1 Caliga. This is pretty good for what like the Invoked package gets you. Your negate, your follow-up, and then floodgate kind of.
Why no Purgatrio?
DPE.
I mean, it makes sense. Just asking for the camera.
Yeah.
Also, why is your Caliga only an ultra rare?
I don't know.
Not everyone can.
God.
Secret Rare's hard.
The secret rare is like 70 cents.
Oh,
Actually, it might have gone up for tier limit. I don't know.
Maybe.
That's kind of crazy. You just make it go on when your opponent goes on turn 0. It's hilarious.
Fuck.
For the Shaddoll stuff, we have App Cologne, and then the Winda. This is basically what you need. You send this off of Nadir Servant or that one monster that sends 2.
Maxisus.
Yeah, Maximus. And then you can get your Winda. And then the 1 Natis for the Nadir Servant target. And then Dragos Tapelia. I don't main Super Poly anymore. I put it in the side for just in case. I just like to keep it in here anyways. You could probably get rid of it for like, say, Purgatrio because, you know, Purgatrio.
If you're bad.
Yeah, if I'm bad. Yeah. I just put it in the side. I used to main it before I had DPE in here. But yeah. And then we have the 1 Amirage and then the 1 Secure Gardener. For the stuff when you open only Invoke stuff, and then you can just make the Mechaba pass.
Link summoning's illegal around these parts, you know.
Yeah. Remember,
Only fusions.
you're only locked into fusions unless you only draw the Invoke stuff.
You're only locked into fusions if you think you're locked into fusions.
Yes.
Just cheat.
Just cheat.
Alright, well, yeah. Anyways, that's dibs. Yippee!
Any more elaboration or anything like that? You want to say anything special about the deck or to any of the lovely fans of the Aurora channel?
I was like completely planning to say UP and like skip to the outro, but yeah, dibs is like really fun. It's kind of cheap, you know, except for the ashes, which are $30 right now for some reason.
Kind of cheap. Destroyer Phoenix and
Yeah, I'm about to say,
yeah.
how much did you spend on the deck?
Well, I mean, you don't need DPE. I just kind of threw it in here because I'm like, I kind of went X1 and I'm like, you know what, I'll just throw it in here because I have it.
Not gonna lie, I think this is the deck that you play when you have the money for Despia, but you don't want to play Despia because you want to be unique.
For real, that's kind of just unique because, you know, it has the brand openings, the Aluberries and stuff like that. Basically branded, but not branded. Plus, like...
Ratio.
plus other stuff, other strategies and stuff. Well, yeah, that's dibs. Goodbye, idiots.